All right, welcome back everybody to another video here today, and we have some more Black Ops 6 Zombies news. They're literally showcasing everything in this blog post. It's absolutely insane. So this blog post will be in a link in the description if you guys want to read this on your own without the video. So here we go. We're looking at it right now. This thing is completely massive here. So it says, prevail against the Dark Ether undead hordes with proper zombies prep. Ensure you got intel on each major point of interest across both launch maps. Learn your zombies loadout to access equipment and learn all launch gobblegums augments as well as an additional launch updates to expect. So it says round-based zombies overview and recap with 2 round-based zombie maps at launch and a third arriving before the end of the year. The time has come to fully prepare for tackling the tears of Terminus, Liberty Falls, and this extensive game mode. Past blogs have covered many aspects, gameplay systems, and innovations in zombies. Here's a recap related to all this before we confirm all of the launch content, including a loadout overview, unlockable augments, equipment, and full list of gobblegums available at launch. This is what we have. Link to previous zombies intel. I'm not going to go over completely all this. Zombies launch updates from Treyarch. Liberty Falls updates, which I've already made a video previously. So this is going to be an update on that. So this says, since the debut of early gameplay footage at Call of Duty Next, that's when we saw Mr. Like JD and all those zombie YouTubers playing this game early. Back in August, the zombies team at Treyarch has continued to iterate on the look, feel, and sound of Liberty Falls to crank up the map's creepiness factor. Heading into launch, players can expect a moodier visual tone to the map, along with gorier set dressings and new environmental audio to more intensely reflect the chaos of a very recent dimensional breach. Additional atmospheric elements related to this map's main quest will also be present throughout Liberty Falls as players began to solve the mysterious waiting for them in the wake of the undead incursion. And of course, there might be a brand new Easter egg songs from Treyarch's Kevin Sherwood to discover along the way. So I think what they mean by that is it's almost like Cold War Zombies when you're playing D Machine, because Die Machine, whatever you want to call it, when you go through the Dark Ether portal, the whole map turns like this pinkish kind of underworld type of dark etherish. That's what they meant for Liberty Falls. I think that's what they're kind of trying to presentate, what they're going to do here. So
That's what it
yeah.
sounds like to me as well.
So we have HUD touch-ups. The UI team has also continued to update the game modular HUD, touching up some of the zombies specific elements that can appear across most HUD presets options and adding new settings. These updates include character portraits added to the lower left corner by default. Okay, instead of just reading all that goofiness, I'm just going to show you guys a picture here. You guys see it on the screen here. You guys see the gameplay here. I will throw up a screenshot what it looked like before on the video. So as you see here, it looks like a proper UI. We have the top right is where what tells you what round you're on. Bottom right is your ammo and your lethal and tactical and your field upgrade. That looks like healing aura. Could be wrong. We have our perks at the center bottom. Then the left side is your player's picture, your armor slots, and your HP and how much salvage you have in your money and your I think that's a self revive and how many plates you have. I know this is off topic, but I've actually watched a video recently and he made a video about the HUD, and this is exactly what he like presented it to be like. That's crazy how I don't know if they got that from that video, but it's very similar. So it says above a preview of the updated default HUD with the minimap and enemy health bars disabled as an example. Terminus Island Recon, Terror Island of a tour of Terminus. So we have a picture up here of the gameplay of the map. We have a little boss down there, a guy throwing a monkey bomb. It looks like we have a mangler that could be one that's being controlled. I don't know what's going on in that picture.
It
So
looks like he's the one being controlled
yeah.
because when you stem yourself as a mangler, you get what I'm saying, because there's a player next to it.
Yeah.
So
And we have the little trap in the distance there with the pink beam in the sky, or purple. So from along discussed many tunnels to its use as a Modern Warfare 2. Wait, what is it? From the long discussed mining tunnels to its use as a Modern Warfare 2 resupply depot to the structures built as part of the shuttered CIA-backed Black Site, there's a wealth in discoveries to be made across Terminus Island, giving them more recent evidence of Renos biological experimentations led by the nefarious Project Janus group. Our newly freed workman crew will need to stay on their toes. We have cells and guard stations. I think this is just telling us the rooms of the map. So this is a location of what the location looks like. So that's pretty cool. So it says on top of the prison site, a series of holding cells where the Requiem crew have been bidding their time for the last half decade. The paint is peeling. The dunks are resting, and there's an odd smell coming from one of the air vents. Adjacent is the guard station where your handlers Peck and Strauss have barricaded themselves, as well as a lower integration room with their remnants of tortures sessions still visible. If I mispronounce anything, I'm a human. I don't say things correctly all the time here, so I'm probably pronouncing words left and right here. I apologize.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. So
So we have a cracked concrete overlooked lie below a guard tower, which leads into a two-level control center with monitors banked, as well as stocked armory further down embankment. The prison is built on the remains of a Project Janus communication structure, seems to have been well maintained until the recent incursion. So this is following up the storyline after Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, which is quite nice. The large storage area leads down to unloading ramp of the wreck yard, and on either side is an older structure built in 1942, which the U.S. Navy established resupply base on the island. Nearby is an engineering room stocked with electronics and tablets to tinker on. This is just giving us each little detail about each location and what they mean, I'm guessing, and the lore behind it. So it says explore the Dark Ether reactor C tower, a gun emplacement atop an octagonal tower with attached metal ramps and gantries, and a ascender all the way down to gigantic concrete footings, gun battery platforms. This is probably going to be the trap. A massive World War II vintage gun emplacement rests on top a thick concrete platform, seemingly modified by Project Janus in recent years as part of the unusual experiment. All right, this is okay. I don't want to read. Okay, if I read this whole thing, it's going to be like a 2-hour video. This is basically giving us a deep dive into each location and basically what they are and what they mean. Kind of too much information here. So we're just going to pass by. Should I read all this? So basically, this is just each map. So they're going over Liberty Falls and Terminus and each locations, basically how they're explaining it, how the map works and how it's structured and everything. So I'm on Augments overview. So we have Augments overview. Equip augments to your perk Acolas, ammo mods, and field upgrades to modify their performance. So on the left side here, we have equipment augments, and on the right side, we have research augments, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what the difference between these two, but I guess we'll find out. So recap augments are unlockable gameplay advantages you can apply to every Coca-Cola ammo mod and field upgrade in the game, and provide a rich and innovative customization experience, allowing you to invest into research between matches. There are 108 augments available to unlock and equip at the game's launch, divided as follows. We have Coca-Colas, 8 each with 6 augments, which is 48. Ammo mods, 5 each with 6 augments, which is 30. Field upgrades, 5 each with 6 augments, which is 30. Researching and choosing augments. Researching, huh? Okay, that sounds a little weird. I'm actually gonna zoom in and see what this says. We have energy mine, so it looks like I don't know if these are gonna be like upgrades as you play the game. It seems like it seems like each upgrade you do, it tells you like what it does specifically. So we
it's giving me
have
Cold War vibes.
yeah, Augments Research. The key to unlocking the full potential of your loadouts is Augments Research. This unlocks at player level 11. Once you research and unlock individual augments, they can be chosen before the start of the match. For each individual perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade to start a researching and augment, simply select which item you like to research in the menu and start earning XP in game to make progress towards unlocking the augment. Okay, that makes sense. So each item has 2 available augments slots, one for a major and one for a major augment. Expect 3 major augments to choose from per item. A major augment offers a substantial advantage to the behavior of the item, usually during use. Expect 3 minor augments to choose from per item. A minor augment offers a limited advantage to the item, usually during use. So it seems like you have to activate this augment, then during your game, you're going to make progress as you earn XP. That sounds like what it's trying to say. So the depth of the augment's customization experience becomes apparent as you learn the different effects of each augment and how they stack and affect other upgrades across the game. This, what the fuck is that word? Subsequently, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that, allows you to customize your augments for your style of play, whether solo or squad based. If you played a particular role in your squad as a healer, for example, you may already have a good idea of which augments you should search for for and unlock and deploy along with other related power-ups to optimize your team's dynamics and survivability. So we have perk colas, which is 8, and augments 48. Currency to access perk cola's essence. Okay, we have Juggernog, Stamina, Speed Cola, Deadshot Daiquiri, Quick Revive, Elemental Pop, PhD Flopper, and Melee Macchiato. So yeah, I'm gonna keep scrolling down here. I'm going to I'm not gonna read all that because you guys, if you guys don't know what each perk does, like you're not a zombies fan, okay? This is basically all the zombie perks and it tells you what each one does. So I'm trying to get into like the juicy stuff, you know. As we see here, we have looks like we got perks and we have all the upgrades, minor augments, and we have the major augments, which we have two versions here. So I don't know if you can only activate one at a time here, or they're just I don't know what's going on. So we have Probobotic, slightly increased maximum health with Juggernog. Turtle Shell armor sets armor acts as a shield on your back, completely absorbing damage to your back. No damage mitigation will hit from the front. Reactive armor, when an armor plate breaks nearby, normal enemies are stunned for a short time. We have minor augments, revitalization, deal bonus damage while health is low. Hardened plates, armor plates have more damage mitigation. Durable plates, slightly increased armor durability. Okay, I see here. So each specific perk is going to have its own augment upgrade, which it's going to make it unique to itself, I'm guessing. So each upgrade is going to make it more stronger. So major augments, yeah. So each perk is going to have its own upgrade here, as you see here. This is too, like I said, this is too much information to read off.
I'm just scrolling through slowly, letting them see everything.
Yeah, free fall will become immune to fall damage. Yeah, so this is basically all the perks of what the perks should be. And as you upgrade them, they're gonna get more stronger as you go. So that's kind of cool here. Stamina, it says free faller become immune to fall damage, obviously. Then Dasher, increased tactical sprint duration. What the hell is Dasher? Oh, that's
I
an
don't
augment.
know.
Okay, that's an augment. And we have Stalker, walk faster while aiming, minor augments, hard target while tactical sprinting, projectile damage is reduced. Quarterback, use equipment while sprinting. Hot foot, gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. We have Speed Cola, reload weapons and replate armor faster. We have major augments, supercharged, field upgrades, recharge a bit faster. Classic formula, reload speed is even faster. Phantom reload, weapon magazines are slowly refilled over time. Minor augments, we have speed roulette, the mystery box settles much faster. Quick swap weapons faster. Fast pitcher, deploy equipment faster. We have Deadshot Daiquiri, drink to improve ADS, precision, and increase critical damage. I'm so confused because there's major augments and there's minor augments. Why is there two? So we have a
I'm,
left side and the right side here.
I'm guessing the major is like the more advanced upgraded one, and the minor is just like minor upgrades. Like what I mean by that is like it doesn't do as much,
Unless
if that makes
the
sense.
left is the regular one and the right one is going to be the upgraded version, I guess. I don't.
It's definitely different, but it's just a new perspective we gotta go
Yep.
through.
So the major augments of the Deadshot Daiquiri is called Deadhead, further increase in critical damage. Dead first, deal double critical damage if an enemy is at full health. Dead again, critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. Minor augments, Dead break, increase damage to armor pieces. Dead draw, reduce hip fire spread. Dead set, reduce gun movement while performing an advanced movement. Obby movement. Quick revive, recover health and revive allies faster. So the EMT reviving so the major augment for the quick revive is EMT. Reviving an ally allows them to keep all their perks on their bled out bar. Okay, that's actually huge. Equivalent
Yeah.
exchange, killing an enemy while downed will revive you and remove quick revive. This can be done up to 3 times. Dying Wish. Dying Wish. This sounds familiar. This is actually a Black Ops 4 perk. This perk works in Black Ops 4. If you get hit, you go into this kind of, what is this? Your screen goes completely red and the zombies chase you and you cannot be hidden. It's almost like a free down, but you're still up. So, yeah, Dying Wish. A lethal damage becomes immune to all damage for 2 seconds and it keeps on 1 health. Quick revive is Dying Wish. On lethal damage becomes immune to all damage for 2 seconds and keep 1 health. Quick revive is removed on 1 use. That's on use. That's the same thing that they did for Black Ops 4. That's funny. Minor augments. Swift recovery. Reviving an ally increases both of your movement speed for a short time. Karmic return. Reviving an ally heals you to full health. Slow death. Increase your time in last stand. Now we have elemental pop. Attacks can trigger random ammo mods. Major augments. Searchers focus. If a weapon has an ammo mod amplified, elemental pop will only activate that one. And Pearl Peach. Enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. Electric Cherry, reloading and creates a electrical charge discharge that damage and stuns nearby normal enemies. The M
That's
tier
huge.
the M tier of the magazine, the stronger the damage. Minor augments. Vulnera Bean, slightly increased enemy elemental weaknesses damage. Pineapple Blast equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod. Chillberry, slight to reduce all ammo mods cooldowns. How many perks do
Dude,
we
I'm
have
happy that
left?
electric, not that many. I'm actually happy that they brought back Electric Cherry as one of them because that was one of my favorite perks ever in Call of Duty.
PhD Flopper explosive dive to prone and immunity to self-inflict explosive damage. We have major augments, gravity, MD, just falling from heights creates explosions. Dr. Ram, tactical sprint knocks down it damages base zombies. PhD slider sliding into enemies triggers explosions. What I'm getting from this, it feels like each augment, like each perk is gonna have its own upgrade to like the major augments and the minor augments. It seems like they're taking past previous perks and putting them into regular perks. It's like I know what they're doing, but it's hard to explain into words, if that makes sense. Minor augments. Environmentalist becomes immune to environmental damage while sliding. I don't know if that says EOD. Technican slight reduces height and distance requirements for explosions. We have Tribolologist. Sliding distance and speed are increased. And we have melee macchiato. Replaces weapon gun butt with a deadly punch. Major augments expressed. All melee attacks are slightly faster. Vampiric extraction. Melee attacks heal a smaller amount of your health. Triple shot. Your punch can hit multiple enemies at once. Minor augments. Stick and move. Backpedal. Speed is increased after a successful melee attack. Strength training. Your punch can one hit kill normal enemies for longer. Hidden impact. Melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. So now we're moving on to the ammo mods. My buddy here, Darkest Gaming Official, is going to read this next portion.
I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, but let's continue. Recap. Along with rarity and pack-a-punch capabilities showcasing in this blog, your primary and melee weapons can be outfitted with an upgraded known as ammo mods, obtained in a game via a purchase at Arsenal machines using salvage ammo mods. Grant the effect weapon a percentage chance of dealing a special additional effect upon a successful projected impact. Only one ammo mod can be applied to the weapon at a time. Thought you can purchase a new ammo mod as necessary. So it looks like we have Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Deadwire, Napalm Burst, and Shadow Rift. And I know Shadow Rift is newer this
Yeah.
game, so I'm very excited. At launch, expect to access 5 ammo mods, some of which require you to be Pacific player level. Each ammo mod has 6 augments to unlock. Chose from to farther bluster the
Boss.
following base effects. I couldn't say it right. If you guys are new to zombies, we're just gonna have this link for you. If you don't know what brain rot is, cryo freeze, dead wire, napalm, shadow rift, I will read. But bullets deals shadow damage. Each bullet has a chance to spawn a black hole if striking normal or special zombies, vaporing nearby zombies away and dropping some from a high from the air at high speed.
Okay, I'm gonna give them a short description. So napalm burst is it does fire damage, dead wire, it does electrical damage, cryo freeze, it does frost damage, and then brain rot, it says bullets can deal toxic damage, but each bullet has a chance to turn a normal or a special zombie into an ally. And I just see here, you can see the damage numbers on here, I think. No, it's progression ammo mods unlocked. So it tells you what level you unlock the specific ammo mod. So that's kind of cool.
Deadwire 0, Napalm Burst 6, Cryo Freeze 14, Brain Rot 27, and Shadow Rift is level 44. So that is pretty cool, and I'm actually happy about this stuff. So Ammo Mod augments Brain Rot available unlocked at player level 27, and it's just telling you the same thing what he just explained to you a little bit shorter. But so major augments Pludge, the charmed enemy has a chance to turn other enemies. I can't even say that word. I don't even. The charm enemy
Oh.
distract nearby normal and special enemies for a short time. Big game brain rot can charm elite enemies. That's actually cool. Minor augments brain rot duration is slightly
Extension.
increased. Hesitate brain rot cooldown is slightly reduced. And explosive charms enemies explosive at the end of brain rot duration, dealing toxic damage. ItsBuzzer, do you have any thoughts on that first one I just read?
Overall, I'm liking these upgrades. It seems like the perks and the ammo mods have all multiple upgrades for one thing, which is absolutely crazy. And it sounds like you're gonna have God mode in this. So
All right, Cryo Freeze. You can unlock it at level 14. Major augments, big game Cryo Freeze can slow enemies. Ice Cloud enemies that are killed while frozen may leave a cloud that slows enemies. Frozen Stiff enemies are frozen in place. Minor augment. Extension, slightly increase the slow duration. Freezer burn, slightly increase damage to frozen enemies. Liquid nitrogen, significantly increases your chance for cryo freeze to activate. Deadwire, unlocked immediately. Bullet stills electric damage, like he was saying. Chain lightning. The stun enemy can spread the stun to others. Big game. Deadwire can stun elite enemies. Lightning strike. A bolt of lightning strikes from above, stunning all normal and special enemies in the area. That sounds god mode. High voltage. Deadwire deals slightly more damage. Haste. Deadwire cooldown is slightly reduced. I know I'm gonna mess up on this word again, like I've been doing the whole time. Intention.
extension.
Extension, the stun and electric field last longer. Napalm burst. Major augments, big game. So I noticed they use a bunch of the same words for like different descriptions for these different mods. So big game, napalm burst can burn elite enemies. Thermite increases burn effect damage. Firebomb, burned enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby enemies. Minor augment, extension, I can't say it, increases the burn duration. Incendiary, each damage tick has a small chance to spread to a nearby enemy. I think this is contact burn. Initial
Yeah.
burn effect deals more damage. And I'm gonna let ItsBuzzer read this new one because it's new and we both don't know anything about it.
So we have Shadow Rift, which will be unlocked at player level 44. So the major augments for this is called Big Game. Shadow Rift can activate on elite enemies. Topple, Danger, Warp one enemy that deals shadow damage to others. Explosive Rain, enemies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground. We have minor augments, Haste, Shadow Rift's cooldown is reduced. Targeted, drops enemies will fall on other enemies. We have Supreme Massive, the singularity lethal radius is increased and can kill more enemies. So field upgrades and augments. Field upgrades are selected prior to a match within your loadout menu. During a match, you can also swap to different field upgrades at any time by using the in-game menu. Note that your cooldown will reset upon switching to a different field upgrade, which you can also do that in previous games, which is cool. So at launch, expect to choose the following field upgrades. You have Ether Shroud, phase into the Dark Ether, becoming hidden from any enemy detection. Frenzy Guard, repair armor and force all enemies in that area to target you. During this time, kills repair a portion of your armor. Healing Aura summons a beams of energy down to yourself and allies to instantly revive and heal to full health. Energy Mine, create a mine of pure energy that detonates in rapid succession, dealing lethal electric damage. Dark Flare, this is a new one. You regenerate a massive energy beam that deals lethal shadow damage. The beam penetrates everything in its path. Energy Mine and Frenzy Guard. Energy Mine is unlocked at level 0. Frenzy Guard is unlocked at level 9. Dark Place is 20. Dark Flare is 20. Healing Aura is 33. And Ether Shroud is 47.
I'm excited.
Ether Shroud, which already told us what it would be unlocked. So the minor augments for the Ether Shroud, which is called Group Shroud. Nearby players are also cloaked, burst, dash, warp forward a short distance, killing all normal enemies in your path. Void Sheath, swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with dark ether energy. Kills allow you to stay on Ether Shroud for longer. Minor augments, instant reload. Activation instant reloads your current held weapon. Extra charge, increase max charges by 1. Extension, Ether Shroud duration is significantly increased. Dark Flare, major augment, extension, significantly increase dark flare duration. We have Supernova. The beam is replaced with a spear that damages nearby enemies as it travels the ball. Detonates at the end of the dark flare's duration. Dark Pact, beams, heals, and revives other players on contact. Minor augments. We have Broad Beam, significantly increases the size of the beam. Heavy Shadow, the beam slows enemies on contact. Extra charge, increase max charges by 1. And we have Frenzy Guard, major augments. I no idea what that says. We have phalanx. Teammates can also repair armor from kills with while near you. Retribution, trigger an explosion on activation. Normal enemies that melee the player are damaged and knocked down. Frenzy fire, while frenzied, use ammo from stock. Minor augments, repair boost, repair more armor per kill. Extension, increase frenzy guard duration. Rally on activation. So rally is on activation, repair all nearby teammates armor to full. We have healing aura. We have resilience. All effective players have their health regeneration delay reduced to their rate of healing increased temporarily. Enduring radiance, the beams of their healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the area of effect, which is AoE. Persistent, revived players keep all perks on their bleed out bar. Minor augments, inner strength, affected player damage is slightly increased for a short time. Protection, healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time. We have stoic presence on activation. Special and elite enemies are stunned while normal enemies are knocked down. And we have energy mine. Major augments. The energy mine will split into 3 mines that scatter and detonate one time each. Turrets. Instead of mine, deploy a turret that shoots at the nearest enemy. Carousel, 3 energy mines will float around you, detonating when an enemy is nearby. Minor augments frequently boost, increase detonation count and duration of the energy mine. Extra charge, increase max charges by 1. We have siren energy mine now attracts nearby normal enemies for a short time. And it says here, round-based zombies match preparation. The zombies loadout updated. So as we see here, I don't know if this is actually what it actually fully looks like, but we actually have our pistol here. We have a baseball bat as your melee. Then we have dark flare as your field upgrade, and we have a tactical, which is a decoy. I like decoys. Lethals, we have blast trap. Then we have the gobblegum packs, which are called loose teeth. I don't know. That's what they're. I don't know. I don't know if you can like pick 5 gobblegums and just name them as a group, but I don't know what that is. But that is
Dude,
nice.
that is huge because at the COD Next event, they could spawn in with whatever gun they wanted, and now we get the starting pistol back, which is actually cool.
We have locate the loadout options in the weapons menu. It is here. You choose to save your zombies loadouts compared to multiplayer. The loadouts for zombies are set to differently. The zombies loadout is compromised of the following. We have weapon, primary, melee weapon, field upgrade, tactical, and lethal on Gobblegum pack. If I think how they're going to do it is, you can have different loadouts based on what you're doing in that match. If you're going for high rounds, you have a loadout for that. If you're doing the Easter egg, you have a loadout for that. That makes sense. I think that's what they're trying to replicate here. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. So we have weapon primaries or secondaries. Choose the armaments you wish to drop into a zombies match with. These can be base weapons, builds, or blueprints. Gunsmith is available for these weapons. Choose from the following weapon types. We have assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, LMGs, marksman rifles, sniper rifles, pistols, and launchers. Weapon melee, your second loadout weapon is a close quarter armament. With no ranged ordnance, Gunsmith is available for the weapon cosmetic only. Field upgrades, though they're shared the same name. Zombie field upgrades are distinct from those in multiplayer, though they are share the same cooldown and recharge mechanism. And zombies field upgrades are powerful devices that offer a chargeable elemental ability followed by a cooldown period after each use when the field upgrade recharges. Ready to be used again, you'll earn faster recharge simply by eliminating enemies, not with the passive passage of time. Look for a complete list of field upgrades, and the augments can fit to each of them later in this blog. So we have tactical equipment. These are limited quantities, items that range from healing, disorientation, devices designed to offer a non-lethal advantage in combat. Lethal equipment. These are limited quantities, items that harm enemies, usually the VI and explosion. So we have gobblegum packs. Crack your teeth as well as the skulls of the undead with a variety of custom gobblegum packs. Based on your stored reserves of the killer candy, pick a single pack to bring with you, with each pack containing 5 different types of single use of gobblegums during a match. You access these a special confectionery machine that holds each gobblegum in your pack. Spits out one randomly once you interact with it. For more information how this works, you can read more. Complete list of gobblegums available at launch later in this blog. So the concussion is unlocked at level 0. Smoke 17. Stem shot is at level 30. Decoys are level 35. Shock charge are level 42. We have the monkey bombs, which are 18. I don't know why the hell they renamed those. And we have the LT-53 we will lock at 48, which looks like a black hole grenade or some type of explosive device there.
I think it is a black hole grenade.
So we have available tacticals that stands for zombies mode. So that's the one we just named off. Oh my god. So you're telling me these equipment have upgrades too? Concussion grenade, multiplayer and zombies. Available unlocked immediately. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 250. Grenade that shows victims' movement and aiming. Smoke grenade, available unlocked at player level 17. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 500. Deploys a smoke screen that blocks vision and automated targeting systems. Could be huge if it actually works. Stem shot, available unlocked at player level 30. Salvage cost to build in game 250. Combat stems that heals wound and refreshes tactical sprint. That also can be used for speedrunning. Decoy grenades, available unlocked at player level 35. Decoys are better grenades. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 500. Grenade that simulates footsteps and gunfire sounds to confuse enemies. Sticks to surfaces. We have a suck charges, multiplayer and zombies, available unlocked at player level 42. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 500. Elliptical trap that sticks to surfaces and electrocutes enemies, stunning enemies. So that is quite nice. So yeah, it is a black hole grenade. All right, nice. Okay, cool. So we have the cymbal monkey. This is a zombies mode in game only. Available unlocked at player level 18. Salvage cost in game, which is going to be 1,000. A little expensive. Accessed via ground loot or a crafting table during a match attracts zombies for a short duration before exploding. We have the LT-53. I think this is called the Casmer. Zombies mode in game only. Available unlocked at player level 48. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 1,500. Accessed
Oh.
via ground loot or a crafting table during a match, crafting a small singularity that pulls in and kills enemies. So it sounds like that black hole grenade from Cold War Zombies, it seems like. So yeah, so progression lethal unlocks. The frag grenade would be unlocked at level 0. The sticky grenade would be unlocked at level 9. C4 will be unlocked at level 14. Thermite grenade, level 21. Impact grenade, level 26. Molotov, level 32. Blast trap, level 41. And combat axe, level 53. I wonder if the combat axe is actually going to one-shot enemies like it did in Modern 3 Zombies. Curious. I'm actually curious of that. Available lethals. We have frag, sticking grenades, C4s, and thermite grenades, which I think we already. So frag grenades available unlocked immediately. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 250. Cookable, which is it's cookable. Fragmentation grenade, stickier grenade available unlocked at player level 8. 9, I mean. Salvage cost, which is 250. Reliable sticky grenade with a timed fuse. We have C4 unlocked at level 14. It costs 400 salvage. Sticky explosive with large damage radius. Detonates remotely with your lethal equipment button. Double tap your interact button for a quick detonation. So you pretty much throw it and you detonate it and it explodes. Thermite grenade available unlocked at player level 21. This costs 350 salvage. Creates a large fuel air cloud that explodes after a duration. So we have lethals, impact grenade, Molotov, blast trap, and combat axe. The impact grenade is available at level 26, and the salvage will cost 350. Precision grenade that explodes on impact. We have Molotov will be unlocked at level 32, which will cost 350 salvage. Thrown incendiary weapon creates a patch of flames. Blast trap available unlocked at player level 41, which costs 350 salvage. Planted explosive device detonates when enemies come closer. We have combat axe. This can also be used in multiplayer zombies, which the previous ones we read will be available in multiplayer also. Throwing an axe that kills enemies in one hit, bounces off surfaces. So yeah, that answered my question. So it's going to kill zombies in one hit, but we're not going to know if that actually one hits on higher rounds. So we have armor plates, the RCXD, we have Lober, and the Hellstorm, which is kind of cool. So the armor plates will be unlocked immediately. This will be accessed through unlocked in game per match. Salvage cost to build in game, which is 50 per plate. Refills armor when used, also available as ground loot. Note that the armor wall buys increase the number of plates you can carry from 1 to 2 or 3. Additional plates are crafted or loot from the ground. So we have RCXD unlocked at level 5, and it can be salvaged or crafted with 1,000 salvage. Explosive RC car that emits small ether blasts. We have the I think that's Lober. I cannot read that text because the text font is really weird. Access unlocked in game per match. The cost of this would be at 1,250 salvage. Launch a missile bombardment in a targeted area for a duration. So it's pretty much like a targeted missile. We have a Hellstorm available unlocked immediately. Access unlocked in game per match. This will cost 1250. Control a long-range missile with break and boost capabilities and secondary missiles. So we have Sentry Turret, Mangler's Cannon, Chopper Gunner, and Mutant Injection. This is actually, I can give you guys a short what this actually means. So the Sentry Turret, obviously, you can, I think you can place this down and use a turret and just shoot zombies, or these are going to be mounted around the map. The Mangler Cannon, you pick up this cannon by killing eliminated Manglers, so you can just pick it up and just basically shoot it. And the Chopper Gunner, obviously, you're in a helicopter with a center gun on it, and you just shoot it from a center gun on top of a Chopper Gunner. If that makes sense. And a Mutant Injection, which you're gonna pop its stem, and you're gonna turn into a Mangler, which is first time ever we've ever seen this, which is cool.
I'm excited for that.
So, which is nice. So I just gave a short description of each of those. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the Gobblegums launch overview. Gobblegums rarity. So it looks like we have rare Gobblegums, epic Gobblegums, legendary Gobblegums, and ultra Gobblegums. So I think ultra is a new rarity for this zombies game, which is kind of cool. So you have stock, we have stock options, Killjoy, anywhere but here, cashback, temporary gift, arsenal accelerator, shields up, who's keeping score, free fire, nothing but here, soda fountain, profit sharing, respin cycle, exit strategy, idle eyes, wall power, phoenix up, crate power on the house, wall to wall clearance. I cannot read that because the text is so small. I don't know how to zoom up small. We have emulation liquidation, perkaholic, near death experience, hidden power, wonder bar, raindrops, and the wisp, the whimsicles. These are going to be like the fun ones. The two rainbows you see on the bottom right here, these are going to be like the funny ones basically. So Killjoy would be unlocked at level 5, stock option would be unlocked at level 8, who's keeping score at 11, cashback at 15, anywhere but here at 21, exit strategy at level 23, soda fountain would be unlocked at 26, profit sharing would be at 29, wall to wall clearance level 32, free fire 36, on the house 38, nowhere but here 42, idle eyes 45, Wonder Bar 51, and Hidden Power at level 54. We have available Gobblegums, Zombies mode, rare Gobblegums. So we already read these. So these are going to be the rare ones. Should I read each Gobblegum? I'm just going to speed run this. Okay, stock option lasts 1 minute. Ammo is taken from the player's stockpile instead of the weapon's magazine. Killjoy spawns a insta kill power up. Anywhere by here, instantly teleports to a random location, and a concussive blast knocks away nearby zombies. Cashback spawns a max power up. Temporary gift activates on next time based power up. Power up lasts longer. We have shield up, lasts 3 minutes. Armor is twice as strong. Arsenal accelerator lasts 5 minutes. Charge the player's field upgrade faster. Epic Gobblegums, anywhere by here, instantly teleports to a random down player, instantly revives nearby players. Who's keeping the score? Spawns a double points power up. Free fire lasts 60 seconds. Firing weapons consumes no ammo. Does not work with wonder weapons. Soda fountains activates a perk purchase. The next perk purchase, additional random perk. Profit sharing lasts 2 minutes. A portion of the essence you earn is also received by a nearby players, vice versa. Respin cycle respins the weapons in the mixture box after it's settled to once of equal or higher rarity. Exit strategy activates expo vote immediately, reduces zombie spawns during expo. Damn, okay. Legendary Gobblegums, we have idle eyes, lasts 30 seconds. All zombies ignore players, stand idled. Wall power activates on wall buy. The next weapon bought off a wall becomes pack-a-punched. Crate power activates on mystery box spin. The next weapon take from the mystery box becomes a pack-a-punched. Phoenix up revives all teammates and they keep all their perks on the house. Spawns a perk can power up. Wall to wall clearance lasts 30 seconds. Wall buys cost 10 essence. Emulation liquidation spawns a fire cell power up, which you can hit the box as long as that power up is available. We have Ultra Gobblegums, which I'm very curious of. Perkaholic gives all players all perk colas in the map. I thought it said give all players. I was about to scream.
I did too.
Near death
I was about to say, what?
experience. Near death experience lasts 3 minutes. Revived or be revived. Simply being near other players. Revived players keep all their perks. Hidden power upgrade your currently held weapon to a legendary rarity. Wonder bar activates on next mystery box spin. The next weapon from the mystery box will be a wonder weapon. Raindrops spawn all the core power ups at once. So we have the special Gobblegums here, which is Newton's negation. Lasts 3 minutes. Zombies killed fall straight up. Indigestion lasts 3 minutes. Zombies killed experience extreme flatulence. I don't freaking know. I can't read. I'm special. Additional access operations until and more. Gathering all the new and pertinent data. This selection allows you to fully prepare for the incoming zombie experience on October 25th. Here's what you need to know. Pre-game menu intel. Weapon select. Gunsmith. Global systems. Weapon menu. Build your optimal zombies cooling augments here. I still don't know what that says. Build your optimal zombie cooling armaments here, and then share it is as a global weapon builds across multiplayer and Call of Duty Warzone at Season 1. If you build a weapon in a different mode, multiplayer or Warzone, it will appear along with all attachments, both functional and cosmetic. You can then easily add it to your loadout. Weapon select, Wonder Weapons, weapon menu, along with Gunsmith loadout and augments, and any Wonder Weapons you may have previously unlocked along with associated skins are displayed here. This menu is simply for you to choose the preferred skin for you to Wonder Weapon before obtaining it during a match. Operator selecting dedicated crew. Operator select dedicated crew. That's cool. So it seems like you're going to have the option to pick a dedicated crew operator, which these operators you see on the picture here is going to be the crew that's specifically only for zombies, I think. So it says Weaver X Requiem, which is part of the crew, which is cool. The operator's main menu allows you to choose from every Black Ops 6 operator through the opposing factions present in multiplayer. Rogue, Black Ops, and Crimson 1 are not a critically important when facing horrific dimensional breaches. Therefore, expect a single operation menu with dedicated crew operators. We have Weaver, Gray, Mac, Carver, and Maya flagged. You are encouraged to play as one of these 4 characters in Zombies for an enhanced story experience and unique content. So you can read more on that if you press on that link. Barracks, progression, and zombies and intel access. We have the ray gun as the picture, which is cool. And sure, you spend some time between matches and the barracks menu as you're able to confirm the following. Progression. Your player level progression is your main focus. Unlocking level 1 to 55 gradually allows access to all the different elements, items, power-ups, and equipment and weaponry discussed in this blog. For example, you need to be level 11 to access augmented research. Challenges, weapon camos, calling cards, mastery badges all have a substantial number of unlocks to undertake. Learn the techniques to unlock weapon camos and check all of your calling cards, career, hardened, prestige, dark ops challenges, and track the mastery badges you're unlocking for every weapon, support, score streaks, lethal, tactical, and field upgrade. Customize, ensure other players know exactly what you unlocked during your time playing zombies. Zombie intels, view the audio logs, documents, and artifacts you discovered during your exploration of each zombies map. Have you found everything you need to listen or read into again for clues to the zombie storyline? Then this is the menu to come. View your combat record, medal collection, and check your placement in the worldwide leaderboard of zombie players. Progression blog note, consult the launch comms progression blog for full, okay, blah, blah, blah. That is everything.
If you guys like the video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the post notification so you never have to miss a video. Peace.